What's up guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all the different running shoes that I have used throughout the years. A little background about me is I did cross country in middle school, ran one season of cross country, a half a season maybe of cross country in high school, and then I just became a fun runner for say in college. I've ran 3 half marathons and I'm actually running my first marathon coming in less than 2 weeks. So I feel a little bit qualified to be making this video. I'm not professional or anything, I'm just a intermediate post-beginner type runner per se. So if you're just getting started for running or you've already gotten into running but you're looking to get a better shoe, this video might be for you. Finding a shoe that is right for you will make your running experience way more exciting and better and perfect. So stick along if you want to see my running shoe journey. Before the video starts, I do want to let you guys know that I have an Amazon commissioned link down in the description below. If you like any of these shoes that you see today, please go ahead and give it a click, see what's in there, try them on, and I hope you guys like them. When it comes to your running shoes, you don't want to run more than 500 miles on them. If you do start to run more than 500 miles, the protection and the poof, per se, underneath your feet can be a little bit more squished. You'll have less support and you'll have more knee pain, some leg pain. You're not going to get the same experience as you would with a new shoe. Now, coming up with all this stuff, money is a big factor in getting your shoes. You want to find something that's affordable for you, even if you have to save up for it for a minute. If running is something you want to do long term or use it as a fitness exercise, I definitely think getting the funding and getting a good quality shoe for your price range is needed. The way that I got my first shoes right here is through a running company. My mom used to run all the time, and so we have a small local running store that does shoe fittings and all this good stuff like that. So she took me there. So I started off with a really good pair. These are the New Balance Fresh Foam Vongo. These are my first ever pair of good running shoes. They are New Balance Vongos, I believe. Yep, V-O-N-G-O Fresh Foam. These guys, I ran my first 2 half marathons. Half marathons are 13.1 about miles. These guys are super nice, especially for a good starting shoe that is going to help you with those longer runs, getting up into about 5 miles and above. These are very good for longer runs, but again, I've had these since high school, so I don't really run in them anymore unless I have like a 3-mile run and I'm just not feeling any of my other shoes. So I definitely love these guys. They've been tried and tested throughout the years and they are still in decent shape, I would say. The bottoms are a little bit go and gone, but they are a super nice pair. The most recent retail price I could find on Amazon for the New Balance Vongos are around 95 to like 105, so it's more of like the cheaper side kind of shoe, but yeah, they're a really nice first pair. My next favorite guys right here are my Brooks Glycerins 20s. They are tried and true when I tell you these probably are my favorite longer run shoe. We're talking 16, 14, even 20 miles. These are amazing. Number one, the support that they have, oop, I got the hair on here, but the support that they have when I'm running, where it feels like a cushion and I'm running on a pillow, this is what I do. This is what I love. Like, I am not hurting at, let's say, mile 10 in a 20-mile run. I'm hurting in a 15. So it gives me an extra kind of 5 miles of not pain. These ones are on the more pricier side of all the shoes that I have. They come up on Amazon for about $160, but I do think they're a really good investment for runners who would like to start running, want a little bit more of that cushiony, pillowy support, and then also love long and short runs. These ones, again, if you're going to go long distance, if you're willing to put in a little bit more money for your shoe and comfortability, these are the guys that I would go to. These next ones, I have to warn you, are a little bit more disgusting. I have worn them outside for multiple miles, multiple fast miles. They are my Nike Pegasus. I think these ones are the 38s. So my Nike Pegasus 38s, I bought these in college when I was wanting a new shoe, but I didn't want to try getting the bulky kind of shoe like a Glycerin or a New Balance one would look like. So I got the Nike Pegasus. I usually wear these for my 2 miles to 6 miles. I won't wear them past 6 miles just because they don't give me that cushiony support that a larger or more bottom set shoe would give me. These guys, although I don't like doing long runs in them, for shorter, faster runs, these guys are amazing. I bought these shoes for around $90 when Nike was having a sale online, but I did find them on Amazon for about $130, which is a little bit less than the Brooks Glycerins. But if you're looking for a nice shoe to run a 5K in or a 10K in, and you kind of want to kick on some speed, or maybe you don't want to kick on some speed, these are still amazing shoes. I also recommend these for walking, for work. Love these shoes. I do a lot of walking outside and walking back indoors, so these guys are very nice, not only for everyday use, but also for those quick runs. The next shoe everyone has been hyping up, everyone loves. This is the new, brand new shoe. If you think of like a running shoe or you think of like an athletic shoe, this is what people are talking about these days. Nurses, teachers, everyone in the world has a pair of these shoes. They are the Hokas. I have the Clifton 9s, and despite everyone's love for these shoes, I do not love these shoes. I wanted to give them a try. I wanted to see what the hype was about, and I'm sorry, Hoka, but the hype wasn't there for me. My feet were killing me after I run in these. I wouldn't say killing, but if compared to my other shoes, they were killing me. So I was like, maybe I just got the wrong size. Maybe I should try a different shoe. I know the Bondi is one of their more common shoes for running. I got the Cliftons, but also I see all these runners and on Instagram with like thousands of followers using these specific shoes, same coloring and everything, and they're like living their best lives running the fastest they've ever had. But again, shoes are different and specified to each person's liking. Every foot is different in the world. You may even have two different feet. But for me, these guys are just not my go-to grabs for running, short or long, but I do, however, like walking in them. I think I may have actually sized down in these shoes too, which may have been a downfall of mine as well. Yeah, so these are 6s. I usually run in a 6.5. So please take that into consideration. I do recommend these, but they're just not for me. Maybe I'll try them again in the future. These on Amazon can run up to $200. For the hype, for the price, I thought they were going to be a really good shoe for me, but they were just not the ones. Although I do still run in them. I'd like to make that very clear. I do still use them. I use them daily at work, just not for my longer runs and not for my shorter runs. They're my shoe if I really have no other shoe I really want to wear. I'll throw these guys on. Oh, also, I did get these at a running store, but I walked into the store and I was like, hey, I want to try Hokas. They didn't they didn't feed me feet. They did not check my feet or my arch at all before selling me these. I just walked in and said, hey, I want to see the Hokas. Let's try on a couple pairs. And I kind of wish I had tried the Bondi. Definitely going to try the Bondi in the future. This next pair, I get a lot of compliments just because of the color that I got them in. They are my Nike Pegasus 40s. I like to have colors that are very out there. You're going to be looking at my feet. They are oh, look at that runner's shoes. Girl, good. I purchased these ones just because my Nike Pegasus 38s I absolutely loved, and these are the ones that I go to now since I've already started tearing up my 38s. I bought these about two and a half years ago. They range around $120 to $130 on the Nike app or the Nike website. They are in a kind of median range price for a regular running shoe. I absolutely adore these shoes, have loved them since the beginning. I thought I was gonna run my third half marathon in them, but then I realized these were only for shorter runs, and then I decided to wear my Brooks Glycerins instead. So these are one of my more recent pairs of running shoes, and I absolutely love them, love the color, and I love that they just really stand out. Before I show you my last pair of running shoes, I want to explain a little bit of a backstory. So I'm running my first marathon and I've been training a lot in all my old shoes, and what I said earlier in the beginning of the video was you're not really supposed to run more than 500 miles in your shoe or else you lose the properties that the shoe can give and bring to you during your running. I walked into the running store that I got my first ever shoes in, and I was like, hey, I'm running a marathon in less than a month. I need to break in a shoe now so I know that I'll be able to use it in my marathon. And they put me through all these shoes. I tried on some Saucony is a brand. I tried on a Saucony pair, and I really just didn't like the way it rubbed on my, like the side of my feet, so I decided to say no on those. And then I came back in the next day and I was like, okay, maybe I should just stick to what I know. So here are my Brooks Glycerins. They are just a different color, but they are something that you should always stick to. If you like a shoe and it works for you, keep it. Just maintain a brand new pair when you feel it's not giving you the best support, the best stability, and the best ability it can give you. This also means that these are the shoes that I'm going to be running my marathon in, coming in 14 weeks. I've had some time to break it in, ran a 20 miler in it, ran a 6 miler, an 8 miler, and gonna be running, I believe, 6 miles and 4 miles and 10 miles coming up. So I'm gonna have a long time to break these guys in, and they are definitely the shoe that I love. You may not like it, you may love the Hoka Cliftons, and that is completely fine because everyone has different feet. Everyone runs in different styles, where everyone has different ways of choosing what they want. And again, these Brooks Glycerin 20s retail on Amazon for about $20. Whoa, that would be a steal. $160 online. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to know anything more about my running experience, my running journey, or any other types of accessories that I use during running. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!